Ryan Dean,
Yeah,
Muslims are followers of Islam. Do you support Islam?
yeah,
I would
yeah.
say
You
that I
can answer
don't
that, but
support Islam.
yeah,
I would suggest that there's a difference between Muslims and Islamism. I have don't like Islamism, but on an individual basis, I don't see any problems with Muslims. If you want to talk about another reformed Muslim, Mr. Dean, take a look at Majid Nawaz, who the Southern Poverty Law Center are actually having to pay him $3.4 million in a settlement because they called him a extremist, but he's actually he was Muslim. He got radicalized. He spent 4 years in a Egyptian jail, fell out of Islam, and he's still Muslim, but he's reformed and is doing everything in his power to de-radicalize and help reform
yeah,
Islam.
yeah, yeah.
So
Those are the people we got to support, everyone, and that's something our party is trying to do. Unfortunately, they're very few because of the consequences. But the NCA policy is very clear. If you go to our ban on radical extremism, we want to ban political Islam. We do not support Sharia in Canada. That's very clear. It's in our policy. Does that mean we hate all Muslims? Of course, we don't hate all Muslims, but we hate that ideology which is oppressing women, oppressing homosexuals, oppressing Jews, oppressing infidels. We cannot have that in our country. So that's something we are dead against, and that's very transparent in our policy. But taking that further and hating all Muslims is something we can't support as a party. And like I said, we're working. Some of the stories, I have to share this. Some of the Muslims I'm actually personally in contact with, it's a tragedy, everyone. It's an absolute tragedy. What they have to deal with within that ideology in their communities. And I'm hoping to have one of these Canadians on our Q&A so at least he can expose what's going on behind the scenes. But, if you're a reformist Muslim and you're sincere about that, please join the NCA. We want you in our party. We need you in our party, and we will support you because you are the harbinger of change, of a beautiful change within that ideology. To actually turn and hate all Muslims is a very very narrow-minded approach and actually counter to Canadian values. So, but I hope that's clear to everyone. But that's our position. It's consistent with Robert Spencer, who I had the pleasure of meeting, who's devoted his life to exposing jihad. But let's not get focused, bogged down on that one issue. It's only one issue of many that the Canadian people are going through. And there's so many other issues out there. It's only one tentacle of the globalist agenda. If you get wrapped up in that one issue, you lose focus. You need to keep grounded, keep level, and stay focused. Don't get caught up so obsessed with one issue.